wants free products? I know I do. If you've been watching my series the past several weeks, you know that I've been featuring free products that you can earn from stamping up during Sale-A-Bration. Half a day, everyone. I am Becky Tovis. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Guam, and I come to you live every Friday on Facebook, and then I post it on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching me, whether you're watching me live or you're catching me on the replay. Well, February 28th, it's just right around the corner, and I'm trying as best I can to kind of show you the free products that you can earn during this time period. So with every $60 increment, you can earn a free product. So do you want to see what I am going to be showing you today? Hopefully you do. All right, so let me go ahead and switch my camera to my workspace, and I'll show you what I'm going to be featuring. So I'm going to be pairing up two products today. The first one is called Documenting the Day. It's a stamp set that you can earn. This is a level 1, and you can earn this by purchasing by having an order of $60. The other item that I wanted to show you was the Fruit Salad Designer Series paper. You may have seen this when I was unboxing it. This is how it looks like on one side. It has different types of fruits on one side, and then the other, it has a plain background. So you have the choice of which side of the designer series paper that you want. It's just really cute, and it's very bright and cheery designer series paper, and you can use it for anything. Just like with Documenting the Day, if there's something that you want to focus on, you know, particular special event or whatever, this stamp set would be perfect for making a card like that. All right, so let me go ahead and move this aside, and we'll get started on the card that we're going to be making. Let me put on my glasses here so that I could see. If you're watching me live, I'm always kind of hesitant now because the other time I did a whole live, and then when I went back to rewatch it, the sound was off. Last week was good, so I'm hoping it's okay, and I forgot to test the sound level before I started. So if you're watching me, and hopefully, okay, it looks like the sound is going. I just changed screens real quick just to double check. Okay, all right, so this is the sample card that we're going to be making. It's a cute fun fold. It folds up like this, and then inside there's an insert that you can pull out to make your, write your message in. All right. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off with the card base, and this is 5.5 by 8.5. Is that right? 5.5 by 8.5. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score it at the 2-inch mark and then the 6-inch mark. That's what's going to make these things fold down. Okay, so you're just going to fold it down like this, and then fold it down like this. And you can decide whether you want the big flap to be in the top or the big flap to be in the bottom. So with the sample cards that I made, I kind of went back and forth between the two. For this card that I'm making live, I'm going to make the bigger fold go in the top. So I already pre-cut the designer series paper. I'm going to put that side here in the top, and this is the same designer series paper, and all I'm doing is using the back side. So it's going to go here on the bottom. But before I start adhering everything, let me go ahead and do my stamping. I'm going to get my pad here. So I'm going to use the stamp that says, "What a wonderful," and then "day." And that's what I'm going to stamp here. What a wonderful day. Because you can use it for anything. You can use it for birthdays. You can use it for, you know, whatever you decide to do. It has, you know, it has a varied purposes for it. It could be for anything, a graduation, birthday, any celebratory kind of thing. So I'm going to stamp "What a Wonderful" on one of my pre-cut white papers, and then I'm going to do the day. Now, I've discovered that when I am inking up the day, it actually works better for me to hold the stamp like this and then put the ink on it. Because when I do it upside down like this, I see lines. When I turn around, I see lines on the stamp pad, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. So I don't know if the ink dried a little bit from just me talking. So I just breathed on it just to add a little bit more moisture to the ink. All right, it came out perfectly. Okay, and then for the inside, I know we normally don't have red suns, but because I want it to coordinate with the rest of the projects, I'm going to make my sun red. And we'll just kind of pretend it's like the red of the sunset. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love sunsets. And here on Guam, we have some pretty spectacular sunset, I have to admit. This is a very easy card to put together. So I'm going to go ahead and illuminate here the top part first. Oh, wait, no, you know what? It's a good thing I looked. Because I want day to be on the bottom, I'm actually going to flip it this around. So I'm still going to use the fruit on the big side, but the small side is going to be on top. Because this is the part that's going to hold that what a wonderful. Okay, my ink is a little bit wonky here. I'm trying not to get the ink from my fingers in the other places. Oops, a little bit crooked. Let me move it up a little bit. Grab the paper towel here. I'm just going to wipe that ink off my fingers. Okay, and then I'm going to put my What a Wonderful. Now this one over here, I'm just going to make it more towards the right because I want to put a little bow on the left-hand side here. And you know what? Before I do that, I think, let me go ahead and make my bow. So I'm just going to use my thread here, my twine. This bow is not going to be very big. Of course, whenever I do it on camera, it always takes longer than it normally does, right? Because trying to make it perfect, and when that happens, it just delays things a little bit. Pull that down, make it nice and tight. Okay. And I have two ways that I can do this. I can either put the bow first and then put the sentiment on, or I can attach it to the sentiment. That might be a little bit better. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this to the sentiment first so that I get the placement that I want. Just put it right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do with the rest of the strip is I want this to actually be up on dimensionals because I want it to be raised. It just adds a little bit more interest when you do that, when you use the dimensionals. Aren't they fun? The only problem with dimensionals is the backing here. I end up finding it all over my house. Now, I have a stamper friend, Sybil, So what she does is she has like a little container on the side of her stamping area just for these backings. So that way it doesn't end up being all over the house. I want this tail to come down. There you go. And then this is going to be for the bottom. Now, you know, the great thing about this designer series paper, there's really no top or bottom, because I was trying to make sure that it's not upside down, but it really doesn't matter because it's multi-directional. This is a very simple and easy design. And if you are coming to my class tomorrow, you'll get to make this card, because this is one of the cards that we're going to make. And then for the day, I'm not going to put this on dimensionals because it's going to fold down. So be careful when you're doing this that you want to make sure that day still shows. So don't put day all the way in the top because it's going to be covered a little bit. So just make it more towards the bottom part of the designer series paper so that it doesn't get covered. Like so. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're also going to adhere the sides of the bottom part of the card. So I'm just going to put glue as close to the edge as I can. And I'm not going to make the glue too abundant because I don't want it to ooze out. So if it does end up oozing out, just have a paper towel on hand to wipe the excess. And then if you happen to have another stamp set with wordings on it, then you can put whatever word you want. So what a wonderful day, or you could put happy birthday, or you could put congratulations, whatever you want. So it works for that. And then this is just going to get tucked in. And your card is done. Voila. So make sure that you burnish it well so that the flaps stay down. And if you wanted to, you can even add a belly band to this. Oops, I forgot I was supposed to put another layer in the back. Oh well, it's okay. Still ends up turning out nicely, right? So this is what I did now. And then this is the sample I was working out of. And if you're wondering why I'm using the colors that I am, it's really whatever the designer series paper is, I worked off those colors. Here's another sample where I opted to put a bow around the bottom. Now you can also put a bow here, a ribbon and you can put a ribbon here to keep it down if you want. Or like I said, you can put a belly band. And then here, let me move this out of the way. I was looking through some stuff, and you know me, when I have scraps, it's almost like a compulsion that I feel like I have to use the scraps. So I found a bunch of scraps that I put together, and I used the strip technique, and I just added them. There was no rhyme or reason. And this is the other card I made. I stamped out day on white, and then I fussy cut it out. And then this is one of the other new products that you can, not new, I'm sorry, one of the products you can get that was new in the sense that it's offered now for Sale-A-Bration. This is a beautiful navy blue and gold ribbon. It's gorgeous, gorgeous ribbon. Okay, and did I put something on the inside? Nope, I didn't. Not for that. And then I wanted to show you something else. So I recently purchased a 6x6 scrapbooking binder from Stampin' Up. And I thought this would be perfect for a scrapbook. Because I don't have a lot of pictures and I didn't want to make a full page spread, I just used the 6x6. So I've got it prepped and ready to go. So when I have the pictures, I can put them in. I was thinking maybe of using this for my birthday in Japan. So it's ready I mounted it specifically for a 3x5 picture. So this is going to be 3x5 portrait, and this is going to be 3x5 landscape. Pretty, huh? And again, the colors really are determined by the designer series paper. Okay. All right. So let me bring everything back so that you can see all the different cards that you can make using the documenting the day and the Fruit Salad Designer Series paper. So I hope that I have inspired you by these cards. I hope that you like them. If you are not part of my email chain and you'd like to be, please let me know and I'll add you. Share this with a friend, either on Facebook or YouTube. So when I'm done, I automatically upload it to YouTube. And if you're watching it on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. I think that's it for now. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And I'll see you again next week. Bye.